It's time to get activated, gamers, because you're listening to the GigaBoots Game of the Year 2025, featuring Noel and Bob video games.
One of us awards the truth.
The other, a lie.
Chris Wolfhart.
Will the French take it all home?
And Dr. Agro.
Correct opinions, designed by committee.
This part features outrageous categories such as
Best Character Design, Most Infectious Soundbite, the PS1 Game Award, and Dumbest Thing in a Game.
So grab your nuggies and Mountain Dew, gamers. Sit back in your race car chair and get ready, because the GigaBoots Game of the Year 2025 Podstravaganza starts right now! Yippee!
And welcome back to Game of the Year 2025. We still have the full crew. We have survived. We've got Bob.
Here we go again.
We've got Dr. Agro.
Yep.
We've got Chris Wolfhart.
Episode with most disgusted groans.
And I'm your host, Noel Slamrocket. Hi. How's it going? We're going to start this off right with Most Hideous Creature, sponsored by Look Outside. The nominees are Strangelings from Fantasy Life I, Nigo from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Buff Shoma's Ginzaki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Sire from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I'm noticing something here. Hazer from Lost Soul Aside. Oh no! That thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Aside? I guess I should have prepared people for spoilers on Lost Soul Aside, but let's be real. Who am I warning? Salvatore Ganacci from Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Mega Lucario Z from Pokemon Legends ZA. Mega Starmie from Pokemon Legends ZA. The Pregnancy Metaphor Monster from Silent Hill F. And the Loathsome Molgrim from The Midnight Walk. Agro.
Yep.
Is that really its name?
It is the name of the creature and the chapter.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, that thing's hideous. That thing is absolutely terrible.
You should hear it shriek in the night as it hunts down and devours all flame.
Huh. You know who this motherfucker reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
The Gromble.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is because you're under 30, that is a character from Real Monsters, a show full of most hideous creatures.
True.
God, now you've said it, yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
At the point the metaphor is in Silent Hill F, is it really a pregnancy metaphor monster?
I couldn't think of a better word.
The patron saint of I don't know. God, it's so horrible. Who nominated Mega Starmie? I don't understand. It's so cool and long.
Yeah, this thing's great. It looks like it's a dude wearing a kaiju suit.
It really does.
Is it like that?
Because it's Mega. Thank you for asking. I see Mega Lucario Z. I don't know who nominated this.
That is hideous. I didn't think they could make Lucario look this bad. I didn't even nominate it, but wow.
Yeah, Chris, do you have some words for...
It's just bad. Like the shark tail is bad.
Oh, I didn't even notice
The
that.
weird side skirt is bad. Rounding off all the spikes is bad.
Yeah, this weird single tentacles red thing.
I think there's two of them. One's just behind its back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a continuous across thing. It's
Like the weird giant flesh twin tails, and then the weird ones that go like front to back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one part of this design I'm confounded by, is the looped noodle over the skull.
Right?
Like it's just not very good all around.
Yeah, it's what happens when you take a finished design and your assignment is add.
I honestly, I kind of like the side skirt. I don't know how I feel about metal boobs Lucario, but the ears trying to be braided and giving them like the tiny hot dog cuts is like really funny to me, and that's what I spend most of my time staring at.
I never would have thought those were ears until you said that.
Technically, the fox ears on top are the ears, but those are like
right. So that's its hair, but its hair has weird cuts.
And it's trying to look braided. Like the idea is it gives the impression of braiding, but it's such a light touch, it just looks like hot dog cuts.
It's a really rough look.
I like some of the things going on here, but it's a lot. This feels like a noisy design. I don't know about Most Hideous Creature, but we're not at discussing yet. We're sort of just diving into each. Who nominated Salvatore Ganacci, a real human?
I did that. Look, the art style for City of the Wolves, already kind of bad.
Yeah.
Translating a real human to it has made him into a hideous creature.
It's like a mobile phone game that is Fortniting people, but it's a very low-grade mobile phone game that they're putting them into the Jonesy machine.
Right? And yeah, something about the way his beard looks and his hair. It's all really just gross looking.
I think the only part of it that I think is really off-putting is that every single part of him appears to have basketball texture.
Yeah, he's covered in fingerprint.
That's their art style. They think it makes it look like a comic book, but it just looks broken and weird. It's like, yeah, it's got hatch marks on it. It's like, yeah, but maybe it shouldn't.
Have you considered not doing that? That thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul aside, who nominated this?
Me, I did. Yeah, it's fucking hideous. That's supposed to be like your power moment where you get all this godlike power and you turn into the worst thing I've ever seen.
It is far worse than I remember.
I mean, he looks like a cool guy that'll just LTG you in the replies.
He looks like he really, really wants to be some like Final Fantasy 4 or earlier style villain. Like, I guess Final Fantasy 2.
All those guys, the villains of all those guys were just Darth Vader.
Well, I mean,
but like the Emperor visually looks.
Yeah, it is kind of like this. I assume that this is just like some kind of cultivation, like a kind of design that you would see in like cultivation stories, where the guy takes the Big Mac elixir and ascends to godhood or whatever.
The Big Mac elixir. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it, but he does just look like some fusion between a goated fucking Final Fantasy design and terrible Saint Seiya fan art.
God, every Saint Seiya character looks a million times better than this.
The first thing I thought of when I saw him was that anime villain parody from Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes. Yes.
They're in that category.
Is that Hakochu? Or is Hakochu a different Dexter anime villain?
No, I think that's Hakochu.
Okay. Listeners, you will not believe why I remember that name this many years later. Bob, did you put Kaiser or did Chris?
That was Chris.
No, I also put Kaiser.
Okay, you also put
his face is fucked up. Like, I don't know what else to say when you're clearly trying to do like Square Enix high fidelity. Like when your character is very obviously like it's Noctis, because I like Final. I wish Versus 13 came out. And it's like, yeah, his face is bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was really impressive watching every gay dude I know look at Kaiser and be like, dude. You didn't fucking land this at all.
It has like the energy of everything else about him an artist designed. His face was made in a character creator.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
No, it really is. It's fucking unfortunate. Wasn't there an earlier design that looked different?
A little bit, yeah. Like in facially, it looked more like Noctis, even more like Noctis.
C-Ray from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, huh? Who nominated this?
Yeah, I nominated all 3 characters from Last Defense Academy. They're all pretty hideous.
I can't get over that Nigu and C-Ray are different characters.
Yeah.
They're the same horrible creature.
Yeah, they're just the same kind of thing.
I think Nigo's probably worse. The lips really...
Yeah, Nigo's every expression Nigo has is weird and kind of off-putting.
And you've also nominated Buff Shoma Ginzaki.
How dare you?
Yeah. So he's the little self-loathing twerp character.
Not anymore.
He gets no, he can switch back and forth.
Oh, I thought this was like his ultimate form, and he had ascended.
I thought this was a joke ending.
He shows up like that because one of the other characters challenges him to a duel.
Just for Bob and any viewer who doesn't know, this is how this human normally looks.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets challenged to a duel. So like the Japanese gang bike delinquent leader character like takes him off to turn him into a man. And then he shows up like that.
Like he's apparently never exercised before.
So I thought that his pose and everything about him already looked like Hunter x Hunter's main character.
Oh yes, it is explicitly referencing.
Yeah, seeing literally the same outfit on the little him is like, okay, yeah, this is absolutely a reference to that directly. Jesus.
No, everything I like is a completely original creation.
Now, if it was just a one-off joke, I probably wouldn't even put it in. But future things and routes reveal, like, yeah, if he like focuses, he can just turn into that.
It's true.
And like every time he does it, everybody's like, can you stop? Stop doing that.
He's so strong.
I mean, it must be so much worse for them, the characters inhabiting the same world space as him. As me, I look at this and I'm like, that's delightful. I'm happy for him.
It was kind of the culmination of his character arc.
See, that's great. Good for him. Everyone should stop shouting him down for how strong he is.
Yeah, he wins that duel without even attacking. He just gets punched until the other person runs out of juice.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
It's real good.
And we got Strangelings for Fantasy Life I. This is a bizarre thing. Chris.
So in Fantasy Life I, you find these creatures called Strangelings. And they are, imagine a Banjo-Kazooie, googly eye, sentient piece of furniture or whatever. But it's like an anime face. And that's what all of these are. They are all different objects because they are people who were cursed to be characters from the previous Fantasy Life games, cursed to be this. And you have to pay, you have to give the goddess $50 and she'll take care of that for you.
Yeah, I think the worst one I saw was the fan one. The
fan is pretty horrifying.
I genuinely hate that.
Some of them I'm a fan of, like the stew.
Yeah, some of these I'm totally for. Like, I think Dresser actually looks pretty funny, and I like that. The stew is horrifying.
The Dresser looks like that template of an anime girl making a Hago face you used to find on 4chan to just put on stuff.
Yes, but here's my favorite part about the Dresser. Has tits.
Yeah, I was looking at the drawers and I'm like, that seems.
Yeah, but they're all deeply horrifying.
Yeah, and it feels there's a large pantheon of them. It feels hard to nominate individuals when the horrible transmogrification is happening to a whole slew of people. Kind of the same reaction I have looking to Nigo and see a day of, oh my God, I don't like looking at two of them. I feel like they should be group nominated. I hate this. Anyway, we highlighted each of them. We could get to voting. How many votes are we thinking? There are a decent number of nominees. We could even do 4. I think that would work. 4 hasn't served us poorly so far.
It's true.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll let Aggro go first.
The Loathsome Mulgrim. Ugh.
Yeah.
I still think about whole sections having to sneak around and hide from that thing, and the shriek it makes when it finds you.
Oh, that's horrible.
Megalucario Z.
Wow.
I hate Mega Evolutions in the first place, and there have been some bad ones recently.
Whereas Gigantamax is great every time.
Yes, obviously.
When the dude becomes a fucking skyscraper, that's fucking awesome and everyone's happy.
I do think that is the best of the 4 versions of this kind of thing they have tried, yes.
Yeah.
The Pregnancy Metaphor Monster from Silent Hill F. And... Nigo.
Next we go to Chris.
Nigo. Strangelings. I mean, just look at Nigo. You don't need any elaboration on why I'm voting for Nigo.
No, you don't.
He is deeply unpleasant to look at. The Strangelings are like a buffet of different hideous things. Mm-hmm. So I got to throw one there. I can't vote for the Pregnancy Monster because while it is horror hideous, all I feel looking at it is rage.
You were cured.
Hard mode really affects a person.
However much you think that thing sucks, fighting it on hard sucks more. The thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Aside. And I'll finish it off with the Loathsome Mulgrim.
I'll go next. I have to vote for the Loathsome Mulgrim. This is the most detestable thing that has been posted in this channel where we do these discussions. It kind of scares me out of playing that game, to be honest.
Oh no, if you think that, like, you have to play the game. You have to play this game and then get back to me after you've gone through that chapter.
God.
If you already know, listeners, you know.
Oh. For people who don't know, the Midnight Walk is VR as well. Do you want to be in a space with that? I'm going to vote for the Pregnancy Monster for one reason. That goes above and beyond everything else that's obvious. It also has real tryptophobia triggering vibes.
It does.
And that was my first thought, other than, oh God, it is really pregnant. The second thought was, oh my God, if you suffer from tryptophobia, this will set you off. This is getting a little tough. I'm going to vote for Nigo. It is the worst of the two of them. I don't like it.
They're both obviously horrible.
They're so terrible.
It's even made worse because of the comparison.
Yeah.
Like, Sire is like, oh, look at this thing. It's kind of weird. Oh my God, what is that?
All you have to do is give it lips.
And I'm going to put my final vote on Strangelings. Some of those are absolutely horrible. And now we go to Bob.
Yeah, put it on Nigo. I don't like looking at this thing.
Oh, do you want me to make Nigo worse?
You want this but worse? Chris then turns up the Nigo dial?
Here's how he looks when he's talking to you.
Oh, no.
Yup.
No.
No.
Good fucking Lord, that's horrible. One moment. I feel like you should just DM someone. Just that part.
No.
Jesus.
Bob, why'd you vote for Nigo? Would you like to elaborate?
I would not.
Okay.
I want to vote for the pregnancy monster, but I can't because I fought that thing so many times. It became normalized.
Yeah, you become like numb to it.
And that's messed up.
Bob's over here like, what? Yeah, look, gestures over to the other end of the couch. That's just the pregnancy metaphor monster.
It's just a pregnancy metaphor.
I mean, it also helps that actually playing the game, it gets gooified to an extent that it just sort of becomes a gray mass.
But I will vote for the loathsome Molgrim. God.
Yeah.
Just Nightmare Before Christmas monster. I don't like it. Mega Lucario Z. I didn't think it was possible to mess up Lucario this bad. This is rough. He already had a Mega Evolution. That was fine.
They made some sort of evil Lucario.
Disgusting. And then my last vote. Oh man. I'm gonna put it on Salvador Ganache. I don't care if no one else is here with me.
Again, it's not just that it's some guy. It's that they put him through the low red, almost AI looking Fortnite-ification machine.
That did not enhance his tracksuit. Okay.
Yeah, no. He needs a doctor for that. Some sort of doctor tracksuit. Let me sort these votes real quick. We'll see where we're at. Currently, with unanimous votes, which makes sense, Nigo from 100 Line Last Defense Academy and the Loathsome Molgrim from the Midnight Walk. 2 votes each go to Strangelings from Fantasy Life I, the girl who stole time, and Mega Lucario Z from Pokemon Legends ZA, and Pregnancy Metaphor Monster from Silent Hill F, with 1 vote each for The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Side, and Salvatore Ganacci from Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Obviously, those top 2 have to take it, but let's talk about this third place and runner-up. We're going to give people 2 votes each. And don't worry, I've thought about it for even 1 second. That will change something. And we're going to vote between Strangelings, Mega Lucario Z, and Pregnancy Metaphor Monster. Is that okay with everyone?
I think we should take the number ones into account for this vote.
Okay, but still only 2 votes?
Sure. We can do 3 if you want, but I think 2 is also fine.
So that would be the same number of votes, so I'm worried it would go the exact same way. So we should do 3. We'll do 3. 3 votes, and you get to vote between Strangelings, Mega Lucario Z, Pregnancy Metaphor Monster, The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Side, and Salvatore Ganacci. 3 votes each. We start with Chris.
The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Side, Mega Lucario Z. And yeah, the more I look at Salvatore Ganacci, the more I hate him. So on.
Bob.
Let's see. Mega Lucario Z. Salvatore Ganacci. And The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Aside.
Yes.
I'm going to go Pregnancy Metaphor Monster. Strangelings. I'm now tied between The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Side and Salvatore Ganacci. 1 moment.
You don't turn into Salvatore Ganacci as a cool moment.
Is this a point for or against?
This is a point. I'm pushing for Lost Soul Aside because that thing looks like shit.
It does. It does. You know what? And it's far more of a creature. I could hold my vote, but I will vote for it. The Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Side. Dr. Aggro.
Mega Lucario Z, the Pregnancy Metaphor Monster, and That Thing You Turn Into at the End of Lost Soul Aside.
Jesus.
Wake it up. I'm looking at this vote. I'm losing my mind. We cannot possibly put Mega Lucario Z above the pregnancy metaphor monster from Silent Hill.
I'm more unhappy looking at that than I am the pregnancy monster.
God!
There is something to be said for the pregnancy monster is hideous. It is also fulfilling its design goal correctly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's kind of the reason a lot of times that we don't put on the stuff that's actually just literally hideous in this segment, because a lot of times, it's kind of going for that. A lot of these selections
The energy of the category spiritually is usually most unintentionally hideous creature.
right?
But then that gets dicey because there's no way they didn't know that Sire and Nigo were fucking loathsome to look upon.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
it's less about intention and more about context.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, though. Mega Lucario Z over the pregnancy metaphor. Also, I love that the thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Aside has soared up to third place if we stick with this voting.
right?
Wasn't anybody's favorite, but everybody knew.
Okay. We're voting between Mega Lucario Z and Pregnancy Metaphor Monster. You get one vote each.
Whoa.
Sorry, this is how it has to go. There can only be one runner-up. In this case, I'm pushing for it. We're starting with Chris.
Mega Lucario Z.
I'm voting for the Pregnancy Metaphor Monster. Aggro.
My spite is going to carry me to Mega Lucario Z.
Bob.
Mega Lucario Z.
I tried.
You were right to do it.
Oh, man. I just want to note again, it is a good thing that Look Outside sponsored this category, because it just would have been
every single
nothing
thing in
but
that game.
Those. What a horrifying, hideous game.
Good stuff.
It's like, didn't you say something about context? And it's like, yeah, but there's also the fact that it is radioactive levels of everything I look upon.
Right. That's the point of the whole game.
That is beyond Silent Hill F.
Like you go to a restaurant, you're like, yeah, I'm here to eat spicy food, and then you go to the hospital.
Okay, I guess I can settle for this ranking. But let's talk about first and second. We didn't really talk about that. It was just alphabetical so far. So currently in first is Nigo, and second is the Loathsome Mulgrim. I think the Loathsome Mulgrim should be in first. That thing deeply unsettles me to look at, between the dicey frame rate intentional because of the stop motion claymation style and the fact it is so grumbly. I don't like that. I would put that in first.
I'm sorry. Chris posted front-facing Nigo.
Yeah, front-facing Nigo takes it for me also.
Aggro?
I'm with you on the Mulgrim. I had to stare at that thing in VR from the inside of a wardrobe.
Oh yeah, it's VR. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and vote for the Mulgrim.
That is... It's the thought, like, that is bad. I hate looking at that thing as a GIF. The notion of sharing a space with it deeply horrifies me. Ugh. Yeah, no. Based on the vote and based on how I feel, I really think we should put it in first, because we got 3 votes now. Chris came over.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's there. I can't I'm not going to argue it. This thing is horrible. This thing is loathsome. It's labeled.
It was on the 10.
At least I can't see its brain, but I'll accept it.
Okay. So, given that, currently what we've got going on is a top 3 and a runner-up that looks like this. The Loathsome Mulgrim from The Midnight Walk. Nigo from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Third place is that thing you turned into at the end of Lost Soul Side, and runner-up Mega Lucario Z. Is everyone okay with this?
personally, I would switch Mega Lucario Z and that thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Aside, but I don't know if people
100%.
would back that.
Oh my god.
I don't know. The thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Aside is so fucking bad. It's almost like if Mega Lucario Z was a person.
I don't know. Like, I feel like between the two of them, the Lost Soul Aside thing is just lame.
Mm-hmm.
And Mega Lucario C is
My god.
hideous. Like, hideous parentheses ew.
Yeah, the hot dog hair really
Yeah,
like,
the
cements
flesh
it.
tendrils. It can go ahead and be third.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. I was trying to get it out of runner-up, and now we're like, it should get third. Jesus. I'll allow it. I feel like I can't stop the bus. The bus keeps driving this way, and that's just what's happening. One moment. So we're talking about Losamogrim Nego, Mega Lucario Z with runner-up the thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Side.
Uh-huh.
Not the pregnancy monster. Not
No.
the strangelings. A Pokemon is taking third place in Most Hideous Creature.
No, a Mega Evolution is taking third place in Hideous Creature.
I feel like most years of Pokemon releases, this would be the case, yes.
Jesus. Okay. I guess I'm okay with this. I've settled for this. Aggro, do you agree with this? With Mega Lucario Z taking
I do.
And Bob?
Every moment I get to hit a Mega Evolution is a good moment for me.
Jesus Christ, this is such a biased jury.
Look, Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon designs, and look what they've done to it.
Look what they did to my boy. Okay. Chris, I assume you're...
Yeah, I'm still fine with that.
Okay, yep. So, Most Hideous Creature, sponsored by Look Outside, just the entire game, is the Losamogrim from the Midnight Walk. Second place goes to Nego from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Third place, Mega Lucario Z for Pokemon Legends ZA with runner-up that thing you turn into at the end of Lost Soul Side. What a year. What a lineup. Next category, the PS1 Game Award. The nominees are Angeline Era, Blade Chimera. Ooh, we're rhyming. Clovera Pit. Clover Pit and Heartworm. Yo, Heartworm really just looks like a Resident Evil or Silent Hill where the camera can actually move like in Silent Hill. And the like some of these nominees are PS1 game, but we render into the distance, which is a really cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that. Oh my god, I forgot the name of that game last year, where you play as the girl with purple hair in the theme
Crow
park.
Country.
Crow Country.
Crow Country. Angeline Era looks similarly like a PS1 JRPG not made by Square Enix, made relatively early in its life with an infinite render distance. Chris, did you want to talk more about that since you're the one who played Angeline Era?
Yeah, it almost exactly looks like a Lundra 2, which is a game that which is my vision for that kind of PS1 RPG. Actually, in some ways, it looks a little bit worse, but still. That's the okay direction to go. The other direction is when we start going, and start to wagging our finger. Like, you look too good now. I'm going to need your art to be rougher. But yeah, it has the very chunky, we have a lot of stuff in this game, so our models can't be that complex 3D modeling.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the character here is designed to have, like, the sort of look of, probably not the reality of, wholly segmented limbs. Because you saw that a lot in 5th gen. Just
right.
the arm is its own fucking thing. Backing up a bit to talk about Heartworm and more specifics, it really does go for the exact fixed camera angle, Resident Evil style thing for a lot of the stuff. The main character looks like a goth Lara Croft. But the gimmick with the game, for anyone who hasn't played it, is you can, in fact, instead of aiming in other ways, you can do the over the shoulder aiming. So it can then suddenly become a third-person shooter with an easier to aim camera angle, which is deeply fascinating given that it looks exactly like they did a really good job of making the environmental art look like PS1 pre-rendered.
Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy.
Let's see. Blade Chimera, I believe, Bob, you nominated this. Is that right?
Yes. This game feels like it's trying to be as close to Symphony of the Night as it possibly can be with its visual design. Like, the exact amount of things that would be 3D in that game are 3D in this, and the rest is all just hand-drawn pixel art.
That's hyper smooth and almost seemingly the exact same resolution as Symphony.
Yeah, right? It feels like it's going directly for that.
And Aggro, you're the only one so far to play Clover Pit, but I've seen it. I would prefer you talk about it, though.
I mean, you've seen it. That's the story. It is a game that goes in on PS1 graphics so hard that maybe the dithering is a little exaggerated. It is damn near squiggle vision.
We put this PS1 game on the PSP.
Right? We need to decimate more.
I mean, it's a lot of there's a lot of objects in that room. There's a lot of geometry going on, but it is a game that is literally only one room. So you could kind of maybe see that working.
Let's see. Are we going for 2 votes because there are so few nominees?
I think we might have to.
Yeah, that probably makes the most sense.
This is upsetting. Let me go ahead and state up front here that they should all win. Here's the good news. They will.
Yeah.
There are only 4 nominees. Okay. I'm going to have to give it to Heartworm. The commitment to the bit is incredible. Deeply interesting and fascinating. They did a really great job with it. You do not see people master the art of the Resident Evil pre-rendered background nearly this well ever, and I cannot say enough for the main character is a goth Lara Croft. It just, the vibes, hip size, shorts, for some reason, they were like, good, we've got Resident Evil and Silent Hill, but you know what would drastically improve those games? There's a fucking Force Fem account going, I have a suggestion. Feels like entered the fucking call to be like the goth Lara Croft account goes, I have a suggestion. And I'm going to go ahead and say the crunchiest and most PS1 looking of these because of the dithering and because of the scope. Weirdly enough for me, I'm going to have to give it the Clover Pit. I don't know. Every time I see footage of that game, I'm like, that is grimy as hell. That is that PS1. You got the graphics, barely. You did it.
Yep, it runs.
We're going to go to Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put one on Heartworm. It's just so crunchy looking and goth Lara Croft. I can't in good conscience vote for Blade Chimera because a big part of that game is teleporting around per square in the map, and the fucking PS1 couldn't do that.
I mean, technically in Heartworm,
you can see really far.
Technically in Heartworm, it's an at-all good-feeling third-person shooter.
But you could theoretically make a total dog shit third-person shooter on the PS1.
You can also turn that aiming mode off.
Yeah, you can just play that game in the Resident Evil style third-person shooting and aiming, which you know, it says something, but also you could not, which says something.
And so I guess my other vote will be Angeline Era.
You know what? I finally realized exactly what Angeline Era reminds me of visually. It reminds me a lot of something between that. Oh, what is the name of the baby RPG? But it looks like Poi Poi on PS1. Mixed with that PS1 RPG that I always forget the name of. Yes, Guardians Crusade in America, Night and Baby in Japan.
Night and Baby.
I'll post a picture for those unfamiliar here.
Uncultured.
For those who aren't aware of Night and Baby, here's a picture.
God, that thing.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm baby." We go to Aggro next. Hey, Aggro.
I'm going to give one vote to Heartworm because that game has tank controls.
Well, worth noting, you could also change that, but let me tell you, you're worse off that way.
It's true. I've had a lot of luck with the GameSir controller because it has those extra buttons on the inside of the grips.
Oh, yeah?
Mapping those to left and right. That made the tank controls make more sense in my brain.
Oh, huh. Cool. Do you think if we get you a Steel Battalion controller, it'd go even better?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to have to give the other one to Angeline Era for the final deciding reason between that and Clover Pit for me was I look at Clover Pit and I'm like, that is a fiercely PS1 looking game. If you showed me screenshots of Angeline Era and when this game was on the PS1, I'd believe you.
Yeah, the funny thing is this exact image I've posted up here, I'd be like, yeah, that seems like the developer turned off some things and rendered this very, very slowly to get this really good shot for the magazine.
That is the magazine shot. Yup.
And Bob.
All right, this is the part where I air my grievances with all of these and then still vote for them anyway.
Being a Democrat.
Right? That's
Yeah.
Oof.
Go ahead, Bob.
So something about Angeline Era. To me, it looks like a Nintendo 64 game, which I know is the same gen, but there's a very different feel. Like there's playing that game when I did was like, this is an N64 game. This is just trying to be an N64 game. And I don't know exactly why.
You can see it. It's not covered in Vaseline. How can it be an N64 game?
Yeah, I see pixels in the textures. This couldn't possibly be the Nintendo 64.
But yeah, the proportions on the characters and stuff make me think of like Bomberman and on 64 and that sort of thing.
Yes.
And the way they make the environments too.
I see.
Clover Pit is a kind of game that we would never make in that gen. Like ever.
It feels like if someone hollowed out the arcade games from Namco Museum and said, make this also a game.
Heartworm's really, really close to right and really great. The way her arms bend is wrong and incorrect, and no one would ever have done that on that gen.
That is true. That is completely true. No, you are right.
If for people who don't know, like her arms are not separate pieces, so at her elbow, it like
I can explain it. So normally what you would do that gen is her upper arm would be a rectangular cube or some other shape, and then her forearm would be a rectangular cube or some other shape. But since they do not segment like that, when she bends her arm, the distance between her inner elbow and outer elbow thins. It narrows, it flattens. And yeah, that wouldn't happen that gen. I honestly struggle to think of a game that did that. There has to be one, but
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it like happened somewhere. But
yeah,
like,
it wasn't typical.
any major game that released that wouldn't do that.
Especially not with the frequency that it happens in Heartworm.
Right, like you might see that on an NPC you see once or something, but not the main character.
I love the notion that the dev of Heartworm might have somehow found this podcast and listening to it, and they're like, damn it, no, they noticed!
Having said all that, I'm still voting for Heartworm. And I'm also voting for Blade Chimera, because, man, that game is incredible looking.
Okay. So, I think the number one's correct. We unanimously voted for it. It's Heartworm. But we've also got Angeline Era, with 2 votes, Blade Chimera with 1, and Clover Pit with 1. Let's do 2 votes limited to these 3 options and see how that goes. We'll start with aggro.
Angeline Era and Clover Pit.
Bob.
Angeline Era and Blade Chimera.
Chris.
Angeline Era and Clover Pit.
Fuck. Okay. Angeline Era. I can't. Clover Pit. I wanted to vote for Blade Chimera, believe me, but we've done it so many times since, and it doesn't have all the graphical things that I feel like the PS1 has. I think Blade Chimera is very structured, very intentionally Symphony of the Night visually. But it is... We've done that so many times. It feels like they've been approaching that so many times, even just specifically them, that it feels a little reduced in its PS1 quality to have done that one specific thing, and more importantly, it doesn't have the specific, hyper-specific digs and grimes that I feel like Clover Pit represents. But I'd really...
Yeah, I would be more okay with voting for Clover Pit myself and for promoting it to go higher if it wasn't like the most toxic, not a kind of game that would ever be made that gen.
But then, like, if we're voting from that angle, Astrobot should have shown up in this fucking category. It's a platformer. You go through levels.
I mean, it's a mix of things.
Yeah.
It's like if you had more than one thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't want to tie it up.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, Clover Pit's exact grime and stuff and extremely limited scope makes it visually line up in a way that's really spot on. But you are correct that Blade Chimera is in fact a game they shipped on the PS1. It's called Symphony of the Night. You play as a man of approximately the same resolution and inspired by the very same greatness.
But yeah, I'll understand if you guys want to make it third place. I'm clearly outvoted here.
Actually, it would be runner-up.
Clover Pit.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to spend forever litigating Clover Pit versus Blade Chimera since I'm so torn on it anyway.
Uh-huh.
So are we good to lock this in? Or do we want to revote?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bob?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the PS1 Game Award goes to Heartworm. Duh. With second place going to Angeline Era. Third place going to Clover Pit. And runner-up, Blade Chimera. Hopefully next year we can get a shift towards distinctly N64 aesthetics like Corn Kids.
Yeah, maybe next year we could bring back PS2 Game Award. God.
No, Bob. More N64 slop for you. The next category. Dumbest thing in a game. This will contain spoilers for Avowed, Mind's Eye, Battlefield 6, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Pokemon Legends ZA, Death Stranding 2, but, you know... 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Metroid Prime 4, Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, not really, but Metroid Prime 4. I'm not going to say the Subway Slammer counts as spoilers. And that's it, with another spoiler for the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The nominees are Give the Insane Woman a Chance from Avowed, Good CEO versus Bad CEO from Mind's Eye, Ancient Goddamn Aliens from Mind's Eye, the entire plot of Battlefield 6, Destroy all records of the changes we made in this prequel from Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Ivor from, or is it Ivor? I don't know. They don't dub them. Pokemon Legends ZA, Pizza Dough Karate from Death Stranding 2, Takumi Sumino from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Everyone individually tragically sacrificing themselves only to reveal that they are all okay shortly thereafter in Metroid Prime 4. The way multiplayer works in the story of Monster Hunter Wilds. Silux for Metroid Prime 4. The Subway Slammer for Persona 5X. And We Made You Wrong on Purpose for some reason from the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I need to explain Give the Insane Woman a Chance from Avowed. Aggro. There's a person in Avowed, and they are a government authority, and they're maybe a little bit fascist racist with a little genocide for fun.
Okay. Now, is it just against elves? Because I'm usually cool with that.
No, it's not. It's not specifically elves. They have
what a monster.
They have a skull face, and their head is full of fire. They have fiery, burning eyes. They are so fucking Skeletor and obviously evil. There is a moment in that game where after doing this thing and everyone just coming to terms with, we actually have no idea how this shit works. She goes, but if we do the 9/11, it may stop global warming. This is basically what the moment in the game is. And half of your team looks at her and goes, I don't know, maybe we should side with her and blow that shit up.
It's a complicated issue. I can really see.
And she was right.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
That was the better of the two options.
Everything's so fucking insane in that moment.
But see, I wasn't even talking about that specific moment because I put that in, I think.
Yes, you did.
The whole game has this tone of like, hear her out. Yeah. Like in Act 2, she burns down a town. Yeah. But they go to great lengths to tell you, oh, but she gave everybody a chance to get out of the town. So nobody actually died. The soldiers I sent to do it, they had orders to not kill anybody, just to burn down the town.
Yep.
And at the end of the game, she tries to explain to you in such a calm way. It's like they really thought they were writing something gray.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, they did. They thought they were writing a morally gray thing for the skull woman with fire eyes who's burning down villages.
Who is literally... The plot is you're from the Empire and you have to bring this island into the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
She is basically Darth Vader.
I want to break, Bob. You explain Battlefield 6.
It's so much aggro. What would you say is the dumbest thing you saw in the first 10 minutes of Battlefield 6?
Okay. So if we just leave aside all of the tactical gibberish that this game was, people making decisions and deciding on goals and priorities seemingly at random. if we, God, the entire crux of the plot of that game is that there is a private military company called Pax Armata, which has inexplicably and inconceivably risen in power to the point where all of NATO is as wet grass before their advance. NATO pulling out as this fucking PMC takes territory from them. All of NATO can't stand up. It would be more confusing if it wasn't like obvious fascist knee-bending shillery. Which in itself, on a larger scale, is incredibly fucking dumb. We planted a mole on this battleship that somehow got access to the fire control system and shot missiles at a bridge in New York City. A thing that one person on the boat can just decide to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, our base is under attack because we just have zero radar or screening or any air support, so we need to run. Okay, we got 50 yards outside the base. Let's regroup and reattack it because we need to blow up some computers we had. A thing for which we had no contingency to happen if the base was overrun in the first place. Oh, we got in and we planted bombs on the computer. Time for the helicopters that we apparently had nearby to drop in and rescue us.
You know,
watching that game feels like sticking your head in a microwave.
Yeah.
it's a real shame that Twitch silenced you for whatever fucking reason.
I get why they did it. I was just also right.
Yeah, I would say that game's plot is really approaching. As long as there's a war on terror, there can be no war on drugs.
This is the closest we've
just
been
being
since.
fucking stupid.
100%.
Like, this isn't, oh, like you smoked a whole bunch of weed and said something you thought was deep but wasn't. This was, you mixed the chemicals under the sink and your brain is turning into goo.
Jesus.
That's the only kind of plot that the U.S. government approves of now.
Yeah.
It's true. Wonder why. Okay. Don't worry. If you have more to say, you could say it later. Don't worry, anyone. Battlefield 6, you can just talk about that later. Let's, in the game Mind's Eye, the plot turns out that the main character who had PTSD because of something that happened in the military, turns out he went into a deep underground facility in presumably California, maybe Nevada, that was ancient goddamn alien burial tomb, and he got mind jacked by the ancient technology to make him really good at flying drones? This was his superpower he walked away from this with.
Wow, that is a long walk for a short glass of water.
Yes. Bob and I were like, God, dude, you really rolled the short end. Like, God damn, everyone else got good shit. I don't think there's been fiction written ever where you got something that lame from getting mind jacked by ancient aliens.
Yeah, even if usually you'd get some sort of body horror thing, but at least that'd be interesting.
Yeah, get a sick blade arm. Get some eye shit going on. No, you drones good. By the way, I saw how we drones in that game. We did not drones very good at all, actually. Well, yeah, but see, you get the power to make the drone shock them with a taser in a cool way. I would simply build a drone that could do that. This is even dumber within the context of most of what this game is preoccupied with is just good Elon Musk versus bad evil Elon Musk.
God.
And the more Elon Musk one somehow is the good guy. They wrote so many characteristics into that CEO specifically where it's just like, oh my God, they think Elon Musk is based and cool, actually.
Yeah. No, that was rough.
I swear to God, we better not get another game in 2026 where it's good CEO versus bad CEO. This is not the time to be writing that. There was never a good time to write that, but the worst time to write that's 2025.
Yes.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Explain this destroy all records of the changes we made in this prequel thing from Hyrule Warriors with Age of Imprisonment.
Oh my God. So the entire game is basically following this new Calamo character and his involvement along with this like robot that's possessed by the Master Sword and basically is Link in the past. You beat the entire game and they're like, man, those guys were so cool, but that robot we don't want anyone in the future to know about it. That could end the world or something. I don't know. It's dangerous. Burn all records of everything.
That's all the information you get. Like, that's all the justification they give. It's like, he might be dangerous. Get rid of it.
Yeah, because there's also evil robot that's been empowered by Ganondorf's magic. So obviously this thing is really dangerous, and there's a chance that there could be more. So yeah, destroy all the records and try and make it a big emotional moment that's the entire ending of the game. Not anything you might be interested that would be from the Tears of the Kingdom. In fact, just have don't even show the sequence when Zelda decides to become a dragon. Just imply that happened and have her flying around as a dragon in the background while you focus on burning the documents. It's real dumb.
Okay. What is Ivor from Pokemon Legends ZA?
Ivor is the martial artist gym leader stand-in for this game. Because they don't have gym leaders, they have, ranked battles or whatever. Mm-hmm. And his entire story is that he's really stupid. Like, to the point where his sister has to hold his phone for him because he'll break it. And his entire plot line is trying to find his sister because she is tired of dealing with him for even a day. It's pretty great. Ivor is incredible.
Pizza Dough Karate from Death Stranding 2. How does one synopsize?
Well, I mean...
So you've seen like a Devil May Cry 3 cutscene, right, fellas?
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So imagine one of those that takes place with a pizza chef who's like flipping the pizza and doing the martial arts while fucking cooking pizzas. It's a really good choreographed scene.
I mean, yeah.
Frankly.
I have seen Devil May Cry 3. There is pizza involved in one of those cutscenes, and I have seen the second live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
And also, he's Mamoru Oshii.
Yep. The pizza chef is Mamoru Oshii, and he's fighting Sam Porter Bridges.
like he's actually Mamoru Oshii?
Yes. No, it's him. It's scanned in him.
It's literally him.
Is there a beagle?
Surprisingly not.
Yeah, that is weird now that you point it out. It's incredible.
That sounds
and also
amazing.
Some of the best pizza rendering in a video game ever.
Uh-huh. No, it's one of those, like, it's dumb but great sort of scenarios.
This was the only clip I saw people post of Death Stranding 2, by the way, near its launch.
Mm-hmm.
This was the clip, and I was like, oh, damn, this is delightful. I wish this wasn't spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a martial artist with pizza. It is what it is.
So is he like a martial artist who does pizza in a martial artsy way, or did he literally develop a pizza-based martial art?
He does call it pizza dough. He claims it is a pizza-based martial art. And you get a piece of pizza dough for yourself to use in combat from him.
Who nominated Takumi Sumino from 100 Line Last Defense?
I did. This boy is dumb. His ass is stupid. Which is a real problem when he's supposed to be trying to solve a bunch of mysteries.
Oh.
Is he the main character?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It varies sometimes based on which route you're in, but the average is not high.
It's like Aggro said. His three favorite things are not noticing something, not asking a follow-up question, and then going, oh, fuck, I should have noticed that / asked a follow-up question.
Oh, no.
He also just looks so stupid. Like, there's the stupid in his face. Like, let me go get the most perfect, I feel like, the image that the face he makes, like, this is that boy's intelligence. Like he constantly makes the dog begging for the boiling water on the stove face.
He's so optimistic.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the winning team just looking at his face. I think we've got this one.
He's that kind of guy where you can kind of tell he's sort of skated by on being kind of good looking, but you could just talk him into anything in under 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Did you just say he's Doug?
No, he's a dog.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, that's specific.
Like multiple times, someone who has murdered other characters in various routes will be like, hey, Takumi, maybe do this thing I'm telling you to do. And Takumi's like, he makes a good point.
Okay. I have an addition I want to make to this next one, Bob.
Okay.
Everyone individually tragically self-sacrificing themselves only to reveal that they are all okay shortly thereafter.
Mm-hmm.
I want to also just add, and then self-sacrificing at the end of the game.
What a stupid fucking story.
Yeah,
They do it twice?
Yes, they do it twice.
They fake you out.
Some
Honestly,
of them even do it 3 times.
Yeah, some of the characters, they do it 3 times because they do a fake out twice during the mine segment, which is where they do all the fake outs in a row. But then at the very end of the game, they actually do sacrifice themselves so that way Samus can escape the planet. And that's the very end of the game. Samus hits the teleporter button while they all hold Sylux. And this is helping. They can't defeat Sylux. He's too strong. They're literally just holding him. They're holding his feet and his arms. They're holding his chest.
The end of the Metroid game is a whole cast going, Samus, you run, we'll hold him off.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, this game is so... Again, I hit credits because it goes from that moment where she hits the button and teleports to black and then rolls up credits. I laughed so hard. I yelled, "What?" at my TV in a room completely alone and then cackled for minutes. This is why every streamer you've seen beat this game come down with chronic depression who was looking forward to this. It just, it burns over time how dog shit this ending is. Because that mine segment, just to put this in real context, that mine segment where they all do the self-sacrifice has a padding point between it and the real end of the game where you have to go grind green crystals to be allowed into the end of the game. And then the only thing they do at the end of the game, basically, other than a chuny-ass fight across the galaxy with Sylux randomly, is this moment, the self-sacrifice of the entire team revealing their faces as they hold on to Sylux so he doesn't blow up the teleporter, so that way you can get away. Anyway, moving on. The way multiplayer works in the story mode of Monster Hunter Wilds. Bob, good luck explaining the paradigm of the multiplayer while you're working through the story of Monster Hunter Wilds.
Right. I thought of this yesterday. I was like, oh, right. That was insanely stupid and clearly not designed right at all. And now I need to say what that was.
So, like, the way I would put it is, like, let's frame it in comparison to a normal game, like, say, a Diablo, right? I start my Diablo playthrough and I invite my friend in, and now they are in my world and we just do the playthrough.
Right.
Okay, Bob.
That would make sense.
Good luck explaining how this shit works in Monster Hunter Wilds.
So in Monster Hunter Wilds, when you start a actual mission, then you have to go out on the mission and then summon the other person to join you when the combat of that mission starts. So not even at the beginning of the mission, whenever it lets you off of your horse creature to fight a monster, that's when you can call your friend, and then you can both do the mission.
Yep.
Wow, that's a really stupid way to do that.
I think it was pretty much the same way in Worlds.
Right, and it's like, I get that that's the same thing as Worlds, but it's been like...
Oh, no, everyone hated it in World, too.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy, because you're spending most of your time engaging with that menu instead of just playing the story.
Right, and for some reason you can't just say linked up between missions. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Next up, Silex. So this is supposed to be the delivery of the game where Silex is going to fight Samus. They teased it at the end of Metroid Prime 3 for some fucking reason. On the planet the game starts on, notably not Vuros, Silex is raiding a facility to steal an ancient artifact. Samus shows up, he jobs, and then accidentally shoots the artifact, teleporting at least 7 people to the world of Vuros. From this moment on in the game, technically, Silex is in a healing Bacta chamber controlling the facilities of the planet, but really just doing nothing until Samus gets there, and he gets really mad and rips out of the Bacta chamber, and then you fight, and that's the end of the game.
So stupid.
He has technically influence over his body double doppelganger hymns, which don't speak. So Samus at no point gets to find out what Silex's deal is at any point. And because she's psychic, she gets flashbacks to his backstory, a cutscene you can watch in full if you have the Silex amiibo.
What?
Or you scan every object in the game. Notably, there are objects in the opening world, that is not the world that the game takes place on, that you will miss if you don't scan everything, including projectiles bosses shoot at you. You must have your visor on and scan the projectile in order for it to contribute to the 100% scan clearance. And the backstory is, one time there was a military operation on a planet and Silex was a member of the Galactic Federation, and his CEO said, "Yo, motherfucker, no, stand down. That weapon's really strong. Samus will come in and solve this problem." And Silex, being nowhere near this giant enemy installation that looks like a death ray tower, goes, fuck him. We're going to do it. Leads his troop to run across a giant open field towards the death ray, and the people in the death ray machine go, "Oh, that's not happening." Activate it and kill everyone. Silex is face down on the ground, dead bodies everywhere, and Samus comes up to offer her hand. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention the point where right after that, Samus lands and shoots one power missile, one super missile, and blows it up. One. So anyways,
Yeah, that's what projectiles are for, my guy.
Samus then finds Silex in the burning wreckage, offers her hand to get him up, and Silex slaps it away and just looks pissed. And that is his motivation for his deep backstory of why he hates Samus in the Galactic Federation.
Stellar.
Silex
20
is a
years for
fucking
that, huh?
moron. Yes, 18 fucking years for this.
They couldn't even successfully make him not just seem like a moron. Yeah.
Kensuke Tanabe wanted Nintendo Software Technologies to not elaborate on his backstory, so after 18 years, he could tell this story. They canceled this game once, and then just went through with this still. Unreal. Let's move on. I hear the Subway Slammer is a guy who controls things down on the subway.
It's true. The whole subway is his for the slamming.
He says
my
such.
God, I didn't know.
It's true.
So he's some sort of Pogs player.
No, he's just a dick that shoulder checks people in the subway and then pretends it was an accident.
As I understand it, mostly women and people smaller than him, so he doesn't get the shit beat out of him. But maybe
Yes, it is. It is a reference to bitter middle-aged men who do that, or used to before they started having more cops specifically to catch them doing that.
Jesus.
the Subway Slammer is a perfect fucking loser.
It is unbelievably. I wouldn't have put him in here if not for the wrinkle of the guy who came up with him thought he was brilliant.
Yes, and everyone else was like, "We're fucking sorry."
Yes,
That's great.
It is great.
not helped by like the anime cutscene of him trying to shoulder check someone and then another person shoving them out of the way.
I guess they really weren't his for the slamming.
Sadly, they were not. Also, and I feel like this is really relevant. Might I note his dumb fucking expression?
Yeah.
This has real like trading card game anime vibes. Where it's like, yeah, no, it's not great, but it's really not that big of a deal.
But have you considered the opposite perspective, as I've seen online? A perfect fusion of so many anime villains.
God, every time I have to read The Genius of Aizen, I just get very sad.
What, winning the superpower lottery? What fucking genius? I have a thing that controls your brain if you see it. Oh, you saw it. I'm very smart for my plan. Hey, here's a counterpoint. Maybe he's a fucking idiot because he failed while having that power.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and submit that. Yeah. Wait 1 second. Maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is he is exactly as genius as Aizen. I think it's amazing that they hung this Persona 5 mobile game on they will care immensely about the Subway Slammer arc. It's like the opening of the game is this.
And like having to leave the company because he kept like getting into fights with people who were like, dude, this is stupid.
No, this studio is mine for the slamming.
We told him to stop slamming employees, but he wouldn't. And I'm going to need someone to explain we made you wrong on purpose for some reason from the 100-line Last Effects Academy.
Okay. There's a lot in 100-line.
There is.
And there are plans and strategies made by the humans that some of which are maybe not great, but I picked one, which was this is massive spoilers. I don't remember which route this is in.
That's sure how it goes, huh?
Right? So all of you and the people at the Academy have the power of hemoanima, which is a power that the invaders have. And it turns out you have that power because you actually are invaders. But not like naturally. You were made by the government of mankind in order to fight this war. Mm-hmm. Like you grew up in test tubes and they fed you fake memories to make you soldiers for this war. But for some reason, they grew you into a group of various teenagers with severe mental problems, 80% of whom refuse to fight in this war because their memories abruptly ended and then they woke up in this school. They had the capability to create people specifically to fight a war and designed their memories to make them incompatible as teammates, socially incompetent, unwilling, and unable to do combat. Two of them are just murderers.
Yeah, I do have to, did you have to give one of them the song Asaya disease? Where they see is a flesh landscape and therefore have revulsion for all life?
The assumption with that one is that was actually a fuck up. They didn't do that on purpose.
Kind of hard to do when you buried it. You buried the lead among all these other super soldiers,
right? Yeah. Why did you make Shoma? Why'd you have
Because he has so much potential.
Hey, why did you make the set of twins where the one is creepily obsessed with the other one? That wasn't. I feel like that wasn't necessary for the war effort.
It's the only way we can win.
Those are characters embedded all on the ring that Kodaka liked.
Like you spend most of your first run just convincing most of these people to help you defend the school or you all die. And it turns out you were custom-made human soldiers.
That's pretty amazing.
That's so... It has the exact writing of okay, this is a thing you can write here, but it makes everything else really stupid.
Okay, here's my argument.
Mm-hmm.
Hemoanima is imagine so you know the evokers from Persona 3, the not guns that they put to their head and that summons the persona?
Uh-huh.
To turn on the Hemoanima powers, you have to disembowel yourself with a dagger. And then you get like a blood weapon and superpowers. So they looked at the powers these guys had to be using and went, only an emotionally damaged teenager can use this sort of power effectively. Like, look, that dude spawned a scythe. You're going to tell me somebody other than an insane teenager is going to be able to use that effectively? Nah, we got to make some fucked up kids.
I mean, like 80% of the commanders that show up seem to be well-adjusted, stable adults.
But they're not how we're gonna win this war.
We don't teach them how to fight. We don't have them start knowing each other. They're inherently distrustful and rebellious against authority.
Now, I'm sure one of the endings probably explains it.
There are 100 of those, though.
I only came across one route where this was even addressed.
Wow.
That's so funny.
What a
That's
game.
really funny.
There's so much in it. I'm gonna say we get 5 votes. Is that okay?
Sure.
God, there's so much. Sure.
There's so many nominees. I will let Chris go first.
Both Metroid Prime 4s. Those are both unacceptably stupid.
Yes.
Takumi. We've never had a dumber character in a game before. Like, we have gag dumb characters, but he's like realistically stupid in a way that's infuriating at times. Like, he will be having an argument with someone. I'm like, bro, you explained that to them and they understood it like 2 days ago. Just remind them of that thing you told them. Destroy all records of the changes we made in the prequel. I hate shit like that so fucking much. Don't fucking write a prequel. If you're writing a prequel in which you can write anything and have to write that, you fucked up.
Yeah, it's a really lazy catch-all every time I've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And you get one more.
The Subway Slammer.
I will go ahead and go next. I think the ancient goddamn aliens thing from Mind's Eye is fucking wild levels of stupid. If it wasn't in that game, if it was in a different game, if you got powers other than being really good at drones, it would be so much less dumb.
It turned around for me at the end of the game because it went so hard into, no, there were actually ancient aliens. They're coming here to kill all of us.
Yeah, but then that also leads into the cliffhanger, which sucks so much. Yes, what a dog shit video game. We should play it again.
Of course we should.
But only on the PS6.
Are they gonna port to the Switch too?
Well, they're gonna fix it. Don't worry.
Could you imagine the Switch 2 port? Give the Insane Woman a Chance is going to get my second vote because, oh my god, this was like peak, we need to write villains like Thanos, and they think this is a good thing. And they are really not capable of even landing that level of doing that.
Yeah, they forget the part where they should make her sympathetic, like, is a character at all.
And like have done anything good for anyone ever, because I feel like every fucking sentence about her is like, oh yeah, she's hell on wheels. She makes everyone miserable. She blows up civilizations because they didn't agree with her.
Mm-hmm.
Was Avowed just Obsidian's containment project where they put all the bootlickers so the Outer Worlds 2 could actually be about something?
It's honestly, it's wild seeing Outer Worlds 2 be so much better. My money was not on that. I I'm also going to throw another one on the series of self-sacrifices, most of which they immediately go psych after, but the last of which they really need to land because it's the final second of the game.
God.
Fuck you, Metroid Prime 4. I only have 2 votes left. This is so hard.
Right?
I have Battlefield 6. We made you on purpose, but wrong for some reason. And the Subway Slammer. What do I do?
Don't forget Silex is also sitting there.
It's true. And Silex is really dumb, but he's so outshone by all the self-sacrifices in a row.
Yeah.
His backstory being what it is fucking wildly stupid, though. They're like, you should spend $30 on this amiibo or just be fucking miserable playing this game in order to get this juicy tidbit.
I have to argue in favor of the Subway Slammer. First arc villain of Persona 5. A teacher who physically abuses male students and sexually abuses female ones that drives a kid to attempt to commit suicide.
Yes.
Arc 1 villain of P5X, the Subway Slammer.
Yeah, no, here's the thing, Chris. That was the way I was already leaning. The Subway Slammer is just about the dumbest villain ever invented. His name makes it fucking obvious, and the more you learn about him, the worse it gets. This man is hyper-concentrated dumb. Which is why, honestly, emotionally, I've been trying to steer myself away from voting for him because Battlefield 6 is right over there. I cannot say that 100 lines, we made you wrong on purpose for some reason, is dumber than Battlefield 6.
No, because somewhere in that game, something could explain why they made them wrong on purpose.
The entire plot of Battlefield 6 is a wild hyper-reality that makes no sense.
That feels more like it came out of the State Department than any Call of Duty.
Oh, 100%. So I put 1 vote on that. And now I have 1 vote remaining, and this is deeply savage. Maybe the destroy all the records of the changes we made in this prequel scene lands really good, and Bob just doesn't appreciate it.
I don't think that's ever once been the case with something Bob was disgusted by.
To be clear, I was laughing at this. This was very much a Metroid Prime 4 ending moment for me.
No, I get that, which is why you were like, I need to talk about this big thing eventually. I'm sorry, I gotta give it to the Subway Slammer.
He's unmatchable, sadly.
Look at his fucking face, Aggro. How did they ship that?
Yeah, they should have just made a new first arc for the global release.
I mean, yeah, you work in localization, just fucking working designs this shit. He's a new guy. Write his new thing.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Okay, that was excruciating. I'm passing the vote on now to Aggro.
The entire plot of Battlefield 6. Jesus. We made you wrong on purpose for some reason. The multiple sacrifices for Metroid Prime 4. Ancient goddamn aliens from Mind's Eye.
You know, while Aggro thinks, Bob, something we forgot to note about all the self-sacrifices is a lot of them, almost all of them that are psychs, are to protect Samus from creatures that can dig through rock, and every single way they protect her from these creatures is by putting a large object in an open tunnel, which doesn't matter because, again, they climbed directly through rock with no effort.
And many times what they fill that tunnel with is more rocks, the thing they're already climbing through. It's a very stupid game.
Incredibly.
And Takumi Sumino from 100 Line. Because the Subway Slammer is based and cool and a real Sigma, and all you betas are just jealous.
Do you live in fear of the Subway Slammer? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I, Dr. Aggro, am terrified that a 5'8" Japanese businessman is going to bump into me kind of hard.
We can't go down there. Why, Aggro? We have to get going because that is for the slamming.
I'm just imagining like the cut scene where he like they show like he's dashing at the camera with like his Wario-esque shoulder tackle, and it just cuts to him hitting Aggro's PNG tuber, and then like it plays the sad music with him in grayscale because he's dead.
Right? I mean, what is he gonna do if fucking Shoma goes down there? He would die. Bob.
Yeah.
5 votes. Good luck.
This is the hardest category, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think this had as insanely dumb things in such a high quantity in prior years.
Yeah, in prior years, I feel like I had room to vote for the funny ones. Mm-hmm. Like Pizza Do Karate, I would vote for easy another year.
Pizza Do Karate is fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome.
But it is dumb. But I gotta put a vote on the self-sacrifices in Metroid Prime 4. I'm also gonna vote for Silex because, oh my god, that backstory. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a video game ever. Why does he hate Samus? Oh, because she saved his life after he made a stupid decision. It's like, what? Oh my god. Okay, the plot of Battlefield 6. I think that's something important we haven't brought up yet. The conclusion of Battlefield 6, it doesn't even really have an ending. Nothing gets accomplished at all in that game. Nothing.
Yeah, the weirdest thing is it felt like they were doing the Call of Duty thing where you hype up, like, oh, and then in the multiplayer mode, you'll be working to take down Pax Armada or perhaps the CIA question mark?
No, only the one bad apple at the CIA. Everybody else is fine.
Oh, yeah. The system works perfectly. It's just this one guy.
I'm really sure that even the game had the slightest hint of, but, you know, there's probably... You think I'm the only one at the CIA?
There might be two bad apples.
There'll be a cabal of bad apples.
Yeah. And they will be active one at a time.
Right.
Yes.
Over 8 games.
Could you imagine their Adler for Battlefield 6? They just go, we need our own.
Ugh.
You have 2 votes remaining.
I do. Oh my god. There's so many things. I guess I would join Aggro in the vote for we made them wrong on purpose for some reason, but Chris makes a good point. Maybe there's something hidden in those 100 endings that makes it make perfect sense.
Is a lie.
Aggro said that very convincingly. I'll vote for it.
Okay, there we go. You saved it from dying on the tree, on the vine with 1 vote.
And give the insane woman a chance from Avowed. When you write a character so badly you feel like your allies are gaslighting you when they're trying to convince you to go side with her, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's so weird. It legit feels like the game is trying to sell her to you, but like, guys, you wrote her. Why is there this weird feeling like the game itself is trying to convince me to go with her, but they didn't manage to convey it at all in the actual writing?
I don't know. Yeah, it's baffling.
It's really weird because they didn't lead into that even 1 second before that discussion. It's like suddenly finding out your best friend's like a fucking fascist. Like, yo, wait, what? Like, it's so fucking out of nowhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways, I tallied the votes. I sorted them. Here's what we're doing. Currently, unanimously, the self-sacrifices in Metroid Prime 4, God, I guess if you add it up, it's like 13 of them or something. Right. The entire plot of Battlefield 6 is with 3 votes. Ancient Goddamn Aliens, Give the Insane Woman a Chance, Takumi Sumino, Silex, The Subway Slammer, and We Made You Wrong on Purpose for Some Reason all have 2 votes. Jesus.
Yeah, I think number 1 and number 2 are accurate, so we just have to sort the 6.
Oh, this is gonna be
That's
brutal. And destroy all the records of the changes we made in this prequel with 1 vote.
Dead on the vine.
Damn.
There's too many things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have now highlighted the ones we are voting amongst. And again, that is Ancient Goddamn Aliens, Give the Insane Woman a Chance, Takumi Sumino, Silex, The Subway Slammer, and We Made You Wrong on Purpose for Some Reason. Would anyone like to make an impassioned speech about their nominee in this section before we get to voting with, I'm going to say 2 votes each. God, 2 seems so few, but...
However stupid you're imagining Takumi, he's dumber than that.
He once had a plan based on going to the machine that magically makes random stuff to tell a lie and use it as evidence.
What?
But the machine that magically makes random stuff keeps records of what it makes and who makes it. And he knew this.
He still did it.
And the person who suggested this plan to him was a serial killer.
Come on.
He suggested it from inside the cage they put him in because of that.
This is incredible. I don't have a whole lot to say about my nominees. My strongest nominee ended up taking first place. But good goddamn. Silex is dumb as fucking hell.
He is, but I feel like he also got wrapped up in that ending a little bit because they also all have to hold him back.
They all have to cuddle him so that way Samus can hit a button and teleport away. And this will stop him forever.
Because he's too strong. He can never be beaten by Samus.
Yes, he's so strong. He just got his ass completely whipped right before that. Okay.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm like this is adjacent to the We Made You Wrong on Purpose. The reason you're all in the academy is you have to defend the weapon for 100 days so it can charge up and then destroy all life on the planet.
Oh,
I don't like what it does is the ceiling of the academy opens up and it shoots out missiles that are charged with the thing that'll kill everything. I don't know if it's adequately explained why they have to do it from the school and not from the space station they have where they grew you. That the invaders don't seem to super be able to reach very well.
Well, I guess I also wouldn't want to keep missiles that can destroy all life on my space station either.
I would rather keep that on my space station than my planet in a school full of... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's complicated. What's left to save if they're destroying all life on...
Oh, the humans are up in a space station. They want to destroy all of the species that has taken over the Earth so they can come back down and have the Earth.
Okay. Which, again, makes us the invaders. Okay. What's
I'm sorry, it's 100 line. There's more to know. There's additional context.
God, of course, Christ in
always.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to voting. Are we all in agreement of 2 votes would help reduce this?
Yeah, let's kill him.
Sure.
I will let Aggro go first.
The difficult thing is, regardless of anything else on this list, choosing between We Made You Wrong on Purpose and just Takumi Sumino is really difficult.
We made this one really wrong.
Takumi is so stupid, he would come up with that plan.
He would. And he'd make an impassioned anime protag speech about how it's totally going to work, you guys.
I'm sure there might hey, neither me nor Aggro have gotten every ending. There might be an ending where like the 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim adult Takumi reveals that he made that plan.
God, that would whip so much ass.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's rough. This is such a stacked category, but I think I'm going to have to give them both to the 100 line.
Okay, I understand. It's Kodaka and Uchikoshi. Bob.
I have to stick with Silux. But for my other vote, oh my god, there's so much. Maybe I just throw in on this Takumi guy because apparently he's the like ultimate creation of the dumbest thing, the dumbest plan on Earth. You know what? I'm gonna go with Avowed and give the Insane Woman a chance. I'll do that. And then we can decide this later.
What is dumber? Give the Insane Woman a chance or Silex? The Insane Woman, reminder, has a giant skull face full of fire in her eyes.
The context Silex exists in as the primary threat in a game people waited 20 years for, I think puts him over the top in the battle between those two.
Yeah. He'd also been teased in 2 previous games. Like this was supposed to be the ultimate culmination of that.
Okay. I'm voting for Silex with my first vote. I'm going to have to bet there isn't an explanation. My second vote goes for We Made You Wrong on Purpose for some reason. Because that sounds exactly like what you would write in that position.
Mm-hmm. And no one can stop you because, they'll never know.
Chris, it's your turn.
Takumi. Fuck it, Silex. It's so stupid. He's so stupid. You waited 20 years for... The villain's motivation is that he irrationally blames Samus for something he did.
Right.
We still don't know where that power suit came from, why he made those raptor sounds.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
True. Okay. Well, currently, Silex is the third dumbest thing in the game this year. I think this is correct, but we have a problem with runner-up. But I also have a funny solution. Pointing this out so the audience can keep up with us. There are 2 votes each on 2 different things from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. What if we just tie them as runner-up? It makes even more sense this time because it's the same fucking game.
Right?
I am fine with that as long as Takumi is represented on the board somewhere.
Okay. There we go. I think we're ready to lock it in completely then. Agreed?
Okay, so I didn't play Metroid Prime 4. So I need someone to assure me if all of that really is dumber than the entire plot of Battlefield 6.
Aggro, the cutscene is almost wordless. He just sends his guys out to die. 30 seconds later, Samus shows up and disarms the problem, and he's mad at her. And then he goes and becomes a supervillain.
Right? No, I'm talking about up at the top. Between.
Oh yeah, it's cartoonish. It's like remember that part of the end of the first season of Sailor Moon?
I was just thinking about that. Yes,
it was like that. If you didn't care about any of the characters, the threat they were trying to protect the main character from,
And it wouldn't even protect them.
Yeah.
Reminder, this is like they are fucking ghouls that crawl straight through solid rock like it's nothing. And every sacrifice is, well, I need to close this open hallway. Otherwise, they'll get to you, Samus. And each moment is cranking it to 11 with the sadness and them looking, and Samus Aran, who's completely mute, just going, oh, and just looking sad, body language wise.
I couldn't fix this with a missile.
Which, by the way, right before this, you get a lightning gun that eviscerates everything every time you use it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are in personally no danger gameplay wise at all.
Imagine you're in high school and you're walking to your next class for the next period, and your friends who accompanied you tragically sacrifice themselves every time you turn the corner.
It's basically like 4 or 5 sacrifices in a row that are as ludicrous as, imagine Robin going, "Go Superman, this is the only way for me to pull the pin on this hand grenade and jump at the guy."
The guy, by the way, dark side, so it won't work. It is truly stupendous. And the funniest one is the one they did multiple times was the robot. It's like, you're just a robot, my man. You're not even like I'm confounded by this.
We found you broken and turned off. We can go fix you and turn you on again. This isn't a big deal.
We literally fixed you once in this game already.
Yeah.
That was the guy they were like, we should do the fake out twice. And then they do it a third time in the ending.
Like, haha, I wasn't dead. Okay.
All right. Cool.
I guess we'll take that off the chore list.
So yeah, it's as much as, no, I agree. Battlefield 6 is fucking maddening nonsense.
There's definitely a gap between the reasonable expectation and how dumb it is that is wider in Metroid.
Especially since in Metroid Prime 4, the wasted potential of the teammates is fucking massive. So you kind of spend most of this game just looking at a chessboard full of pieces and going, okay, what are we going to do with this? And then this happens. That's how it feels. God, fucking dumb shit video game. Okay, anyways, are we good to lock everything in where it is now? Because I think this is correct.
Yes.
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 Okay. Dumbest thing in a game this year. Well, this is February. In 2025. Everyone individually sacrificing themselves even multiple times in the mine part of Metroid Prime 4 just to show they're fine shortly thereafter, just to do it for real in the end. So they could hug Silex. I think they just wanted to hug him. Second place goes to the entire maddening plot of Battlefield 6 that got aggro banned from Twitch. You need to come back and try to chat again this Friday, Aggro. I need to know that you aren't like permanently black bagged.
It does need to be tested.
Third place is Silex for Metroid Prime 4. That fucking dumb shit with his really objectively bad plan that Samus saved him from at all. He got people killed. Mm-hmm. Ugh. And tied runners up of Takumi Sumino and We Made You Wrong on Purpose for Some Reason from the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Next category, Most Infectious Soundbite. The nominees are Free Time Sound from 100-line Last Defense Academy. The enemy officer has been defeated from Dynasty Warriors Origins. I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too. From Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I can't help but notice Tecmo Koei did 2 of these in a row. I'll show you what I'm made of. From Lost Soul Aside. What do you think of Lord Arena's power? From Lost Soul Aside. Boing? From Phantom Brave the Lost Hero?
Every time you jump is that one of the main characters, she says, boing.
Neptunia.
Exquisite. Care for a drink? Pick your poison. From Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero. Pecco. From Death Stranding 2. Tell Me. From Octopath Traveler 0. And Hey! From that dipshit Takumi from the 100-Line Last Defense Academy. These seem like pretty strong nominees. Bob, I haven't even heard this Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment clip, and yet I can hear this Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment clip.
Yeah, just imagine it's Pro CD saying it, and you've got the whole thing.
Holy shit! Wow. Bob, here's the thing.
What's up?
You and I, we need to talk about something. Our co-hosts here, they've been trained on a clicker, and that clicker is the free time sound from 100-Line Last Defense Academy. It's quite the conundrum. I'm worried about how it's going to throw a wrench into things. Aggro, when does Tell Me happen in Octopath Traveler 0?
Okay, so you remember path actions from Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
And how all of your characters had different ones. So you'd swap them out into first place and have them do their path actions. Well, in 0, every time you go to path action somebody, you first do the investigate action. And I had my main character, my create a character in the first slot. So every single townsperson or NPC that could be path acting would be path actioned by her for the investigate path action. And every time you do it, she'd go, tell me, out of the Onesan voice pack that I picked. Every time. Tell me.
So, Aggro,
tell me.
You were infected by this. What were you infected with? Is this like a good feeling or just like maddening?
It like you ever sit under an air conditioning vent that's dripping? It's not regular and it's not that bad, but it slowly starts to drive you insane.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it. So Takami's some sort of dipshit, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, hey, I hear.
He says, hey!
That's one of his barks, right? Like when the scene isn't voice acted, every time he says another sentence in the text box, they play some shit like that.
Yes. And, every character does that, but they don't quite have enough to cover every possible emotional temperature. So at any time he even slightly or mildly or in a friendly way is surprised by or objects to something, he goes, hey!
Well, that couldn't have happened that many times,
just a little jarring. Constantly. Like, oh, you brought me coffee instead of tea? Hey!
Yeah, that's a Kodaka game.
Very Link-like.
Like they coded it. It sounds like he's exasperated and getting angry because that happens a lot because he is running a ship full of insane cats.
Bob, tell me about this care for a drink line.
Okay, so in Phantom Brave, instead of leveling up normally in a mission, the more efficient way is to use the juice bar, where you have all your experience sent to the juice bar and then you spend it after a mission. So you can use it on whatever character you want and you get more experience this way. When you open the juice bar menu, he says, care for a drink? When you click on the next option you need to actually spend the points, he says, pick your poison. So you hear these back-to-back overlapping each other every time you do a mission. And if you make a mistake and need to go back, you need to hear it again.
Oh, awesome. No.
It's great.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's like, why did you need to have 2 separate voice lines for this? I don't understand.
Oh, that's bringing up some Trails of Cold Steel memories.
That's some bear seek lest shit. Because in Dark Souls 2, whenever you wanted to level up, the NPC that levels you up gives a long ass speech of like 4
yeah.
lines. And if you mash through them, you just get bear seek west.
Lost Soul Side is an action game. You do a lot of action in it. Every time you do the action, the fucking dipshit dragon who floats and possessed you goes, I'll show you what I'm made of. And what do you think of Lord Arena's power? He says this nonstop.
A lot.
None of it's really impressive what he's doing. Even like you aren't like doing your super
He doesn't
move
do
to
anything.
say. You don't do your super move to say what do you think of Lord Arena's power. He just says that. He just
I think it usually lines up with your kind of special move that's not really like a big deal. Like, oh, now his hands are floating around you.
It seems to actually line up to when you finish fights.
yeah.
So it's more that he's going to Kaser like, what do you think of Lord Arena's power?
God.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm not sure if y'all know about this. Dynasty Warriors is a game where you kill thousands of dudes. And they scaled this one so that way you can literally kill like 8 officers all in a row. Because the scaling is that high, your damage output can be that good. And if you're good at the game, you're just dumping damage and parrying everything they're doing and shutting their ass down. So I've literally had this line play 5 times in a row. It won't overlap itself. Your character will say, the enemy's officer has been defeated. And then the game goes, "Woo." And then you say it again. "Woo." And then you say it again.
Something that bothered me about it too is he doesn't even sound as excited as Noel sounds right now. It's more like the enemy officer has been defeated. It's like, dude, what?
It's true. It is somewhere in between our 2 deliveries, this half-enthused nature of proclaiming that you have defeated an enemy officer, and it just cues them up, and it got ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and play the free time jingle to myself, because it has been posted. One moment. It's a very soothing sound. Chris, when are you integrating this into your redeems?
Never.
Chat wants free time, though.
For context on this sound, most days of this game, nothing happens. So you get 2 of them. So even playing this game, getting a couple endings, you will have heard the free time jingle 400 to 500 times.
It's a good number. This is a very high number. I think they should be proud of that number.
I think that is actually competing with an enemy officer has been defeated at that quantity. Jesus.
I'd like to point out with the Hyrule Warriors line I put in.
Uh-huh.
That's not for beating an officer. That's for when, you break their guard and then you get to do a super attack.
Yeah.
So you can hear it more than once per officer.
Oh, that's great, man. That's awesome. Okay. I think we've discussed it. We now must get voting. Are we going with 4?
Sure.
Yeah.
I've been won over. I'm putting a point on Takumi yelling, "Hey!" Because that would just ruin me. I would get PTSD by that. It's the dumbest man in the world yelling "hey" at me hundreds of times would break me down as a person. What do you think of Lord Arena's power is fucking unbelievably funny and stupid. So it made me pay more attention to it than I'll show you what I'm made of. Because it was just normal combat, man. I'm not impressed. If it was like the Astral Chain Super Chuny mode, you unlock 2/3 through the game, that would be something, but it's not that cool. The enemy officer has been defeated with my 3rd vote. And Pecco with my final vote. Let's go to Bob.
If I had equipped that hat for the entire game, Pecco would probably be my number 1 choice.
Wait, you didn't?
No.
Why
because
not?
it ruined one cutscene. And I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Weak.
So I'm going to vote for. I gotta put them both on, or two on the Phantom Brave selections I've made. Boing. I don't think you maybe grasp how often you have to jump in this game. There's so much. There is so much nitpicking trying to get the environment to work properly with the jump button, and how goofy it is, and how the 3D movement in their game doesn't work right, and you can undo it just by hitting a button, so you have to then retry it unless you jump on a jump pad, and then she'll keep saying boing while you're stuck on the jump pad. And it's a nightmare.
I mean, it sounds pretty great.
And care for a drink, pick your poison is also just ingrained in my mind. Ugh. Oh my god. And then I guess the other two are going on the Dynasty Warrior games. When your Hyrule Warrior games has like one character, or only like 5 characters I want to play total, and one of them says this. That's not good.
It's something. Chris.
Free time.
And yet you won't make it a redeem. Curious?
What do you think of Lord Arena's power?
Please tell me it's a good size.
Boing. I played Neptunia. I know, like, I haven't played one of those games in like 10 years, and I still think, boing, boing, like a kangaroo, like a kangaroo.
Oh my god.
The enemy officer has been defeated is like I can see that being like one of those classic. It's like, you didn't think of how many times I'd have to hear this, did you?
Yeah, any other game would have thought record 2 different versions of this.
Queuing is real strong.
It is. I lost my mind because that happened in either the last or second to last level I was in, and I was like, come on. Even worse, Bob, that's the one where on that team you have to redo it. Because the first time you get your ass whipped, and then the arc of the game is you come back and redo the same level but win. So I'm doing that, and I played 5 times in a row. I'm like, dude, what? We now go to Aggro for his votes.
Free time from 100 line. Because you're often not sure it's gonna happen. You're just standing in your room and Takumi's monologuing to himself about what's going on, and sometimes that will lead to a scene. And sometimes you'll go, but enough about that, I have to go do stuff. Free time jingle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like, man, it's fucked up that person died. Boing.
Ugh. I'm also going to vote for Hey from Takumi. Tell me from Octopath Traveler 0. Because you made a change to a system and you didn't understand the consequences it would have.
Right.
And the enemy officer.
Okay, currently unanimous votes are on the enemy officer has been defeated. There are 2 votes each on free time. What do you think of Lord Arena's power? Boing and hey! Here's the problem. There are 4 of us. One would say, what if we got 2 votes each? There are 2 votes on each of these. There are 4 nominees. Whatever, we'll do it. Let's talk about the 1 votes, though, just so we can commemorate them as I'm not just a traveler. I can fight, too. From Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Calamo, because they're Calamity.
I think it actually is pronounced Calamo.
Is it?
I think so.
They say
Really?
names in that game?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of voice acting, just not in the gameplay. They don't mix.
So he's not Calamo, the Calamity mascot.
Yeah, I thought that was literally like he's going to tie into the Calamity Ganon and it'll make sense. But you're telling me
No.
they pronounce the shit Calamo. Like, don't forget the Calamo.
Basically. He's one of the characters that we have to write out of history because he's a Korok, and they don't want him in the history because he was friends with the robot.
Anyway, care for a drink? Pick your poison. From Phantom Brave the Lost Hero. Pecco from Death Stranding 2. And Tell Me from Octopath Traveler 0. We're going to do 2 votes each on these top 4, and I pray to God it shakes out even slightly different. We'll see. Chris, you can start us off.
Lord Arena's Power.
That's so big.
I'm going to have to go with Boing. Like, I know, I can hear in my head over and over and over and over and over. Because I played the first Phantom Brave. I know how much you have to jump.
Bob.
The same 2, actually.
Shaken to my core. Aggro.
I am once again going to have to give it to both 100-line entries. Because I hear that free time noise every time I turn my computer on to do work. Because that noise means it's time for chores. Ironically.
That is pretty fucking ironic. I'm going to go with the free time sound, because hearing that I would have to hear that 400 fucking times on 2 endings or something is insane. And Lord Arena's Power definitely needs to take second place. It is the most infectious soundbite of the year, I would think, because it's so stupid. But you hear the enemy officer line way more. That's the problem. So currently 2 of them have 2 votes each. One of them has 1. But what do you think of Lord Arena's Power has 3, bringing it up to second place? I think that works. I think we should just vote among the others.
We could do 2 again. That way it's impossible to end up with a tie.
It is technically possible to end up with a tie.
But one will still be eliminated.
Yes.
We won't have.
So let's do that. 2 votes each. We're voting between Free Time, Boing, and Hey, which really is fucking most infectious soundbite core. Jesus. Aggro.
I'm sticking to my guns here.
Okay. Bob.
Boing. And, oh my God, yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me doesn't want to vote for free time just because it's not, to me, this category is more about a spoken line, and that's just a sound effect. But I understand.
But it is one of the biggest memes in the community because of that distinct sound.
It's true. I've seen so many shit
Right.
posts. And I ain't even looking for them. I was like, what the fuck? Why did the video pretend there was a punchline? And then I had to look it up.
Good Lord. You know what? I'll just abstain from voting and you guys can figure it out.
Oh, okay. Chris.
Boing and Free Time.
In years past, I probably would have agreed with Bob. It was mostly about a spoken phrase. But I think a sharp chord with a fade could, in fact, infect your brain and trigger you in the exact same way. You get activated.
Yeah.
So I'm going to vote for that. But I'm also going to vote for Boing. But I will say my weighted vote is on Free Time. And I want Boing to get runner-up. That's how I feel.
I understand Bob's logic, but if they release Mario Sunshine this year, none of us would claim that death sound didn't count for this category.
God. Are people okay with the rank as it is?
Yeah, I actually am totally fine with that order.
I can live with it.
I'm okay with Boing going down to get a runner-up. At least it's up there.
Yeah, because I don't doubt playing that. That's fucking unreal.
It did really well for a game only Bob played. I mean, in the world.
Right. Apricot is basically the second main character.
Right.
She's the one who says Boing.
She's the gal with the boing.
I do wish we could have gotten Tell Me up here, because I know exactly what that's like, because I played a lot of Octopath Real.
Octopath Real? Parentheses, real.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with this.
Aggro?
Yes, because I know that I cannot communicate the amount of damage that hay has done to the way I think.
Oh my god.
I literally internally react to things with that sound effect. It's not in my voice. I just hear Takumi say it.
Do we need to tie these runner-ups?
Well, the problem is that okay, you're saying boing and hay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm good. Objectively, as a sound effect, it's fine. It's not overused. It caught me every time it happened, and the infection was severe.
Yeah, it's like grizzly, or it's like, yeah, that's gonna be in my head absolutely forever. Like there is no escaping it.
Okay, I'm gonna lock this in then. The most infectious soundbite of 2025 is "The enemy officer has been defeated" from Dynasty Warriors Origins. Second place goes to "What do you think of Lord Arena's power?" from Lost Soul Aside. Third place goes to "Free Time Chord Sound Go Here" from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, with runner-up Boing from Phantom Brave the Lost Hero. The next category, Best Character Design. The nominees are Ayane from Ninja Gaiden 4, Kumori from Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, Hornet from Silk Song, Moko Modiro from 100 Line, Kyoshika Magadori from 100 Line, Kurara Uzuki from 100 Line, Emma from Pokemon Legends ZA, Jacinth from Pokemon Legends ZA, Laban from Pokemon Legends ZA, Mabel from Pokemon Legends ZA, Melanoe from Hades 2, Odysseus from Hades 2, Celine from Hades 2, Sheen from Blade Chimera, Remy Latam from Hell Is Us, Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, I assume it's Bassar, from The Outer Worlds. And holy shit, Bob, how did you not put Sayori from fucking Ninja Gaiden 4 in here? I'm nominating her.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't care that much, but I understand.
I feel like here's what'll happen if Sayori does not show up here, Bob.
Uh-huh.
There are going to be certain enthusiasts of certain activities who will reveal themselves in our fan base like a secret cult of people.
Yeah, but what are they going to do about it? They're tied up.
But
Look, if people don't like her design, then the whole game's been for nothing.
Right? Literally,
I have some unfortunate news.
No! It only gave us one good thing, and it's her! You know, maybe I'd feel better about Ayane's design if she wasn't in one cutscene as you run past her.
Yeah, for sure.
God.
She only gets to sneak in by just being there, existing.
We talked about it before off content, but we haven't yet discussed it on content. Bob, do you think people need to have explained to them why Hornet has been nominated this year, even though technically this design is from another year?
I think so, because it's so important, the new moves they gave Hornet, in the floating animation in particular, that elevated her design far beyond what we saw in the original Hollow Knight.
It's real good.
They also made her cloak brighter, which I think matters.
To me, I think such a thing is completely reasonable, right? Like, let's say Nanao showed up in a video game this year, and nothing changed. You bet your ass I'm like, number one, I die on this hill. It isn't most fresh character design. It's best character design. Did you draw Nanao? You did it.
There's no stopping perfection.
No. No. Okay. Let me look at some of these real quick because we got quite a few designs hanging out in here. Now I have names to these character designs from Pokemon I have seen so many pictures of. We are
totally
voting
normal pictures, like ones that are official, right?
Sure. Well, they're definitely real to the people who made them and funded their production. There's a chance our co-hosts don't know what Sayori from Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like, so I have posted some pictures. Man, it is crazy finally having names for these Pokemon characters. I've seen so many images. Yo, Moko seems really strong, Chris. Tell me.
It's true.
I know it's technically not relevant. It's not relevant, the story of this creature. What's their deal, though? I am just curious.
I mean, she was made wrong, like all the characters Zach revealed in that previous category. But her thing is she's just a pro wrestler.
Okay.
Like, actually a pro wrestler. And she keeps talking about all the death matches she was in because Japanese pro wrestling is insane.
She is the atomic maiden of destruction.
Also, almost every single line she says references Kinnikuman in some way, or an event in Kinnikuman. Almost every single one. Some of the CGs that she is involved with also are references to Kinnikuman.
You will note that her hair clips are ring posts.
Oh my God, is that real? I'm going back up 1 second.
What? Like from the sides
Oh yeah,
of
they
a-
sure are.
Yeah, you're right. That's brilliant.
Huh.
Holy
okay,
crap.
yeah, I see it.
Also, I love her affection for ice cream.
This isn't like the peanut butter gamer, is it? She actually likes ice cream.
Yeah,
right?
she actually likes ice cream, right, guys?
She seems to primarily like meat because she's one of those characters that's obsessed with their macros.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is hard. Do we want to go with 5 votes?
Yeah, no, there's lots of really good designs here.
Yeah, it's smothering. Aggro, tell me about this presiding Bishop Ruth Bazaar.
This is the leader of the Order in the Outer Worlds too. A group that does math so well, they can use it to predict the future. So naturally what they did was set up basically the Matholic Church. And the first time you're finally introduced to the bishop, she's in this full regalia of golden oak leaves and like a spaceship-esque aesthetic, because that's just how everyone dresses, and a crown made of Nixie tubes.
Yeah, I see that now. Jesus.
It's unclear at what level of conscious irony some of the design in this universe is. Like, if they think this is kind of silly, but like referencing their past, or if they're just like, dude, Nixie tubes are sweet. Also, I'd like a shirt made out of several layers of individually cut out gilded oak leaves.
Yeah, what the fuck?
When you absolutely 100% need to let a motherfucker know.
I don't know who to ask, whether Bob or Chris. I'll let the more vocal one put it forth. Laban from Pokemon, explain.
Okay, so she was a delinquent. She was a Sukuban who thought she was real tough. And then she challenged Jacinthe to a Pokemon battle with some sort of stipulation that the loser would do whatever the winner says. So now she's her maid forever. Also, her hair looks like a Gyarados because she's the dragon type trainer.
Oh, that's real good.
And when she does like claw dragon poses before you battle her, because sometimes Jacinthe's like, okay, leash off, and then she like turns back into the delinquent.
God damn it. What was the name of that Jet Li movie?
Unleashed.
Jesus Christ. Aggro, give me some details on Remy here from Hell Is Us.
I picked Remy for 2 reasons. One, I really, really love this realistic military smashed into dark fantasy look they've got going on, where it's just practical enough to be realistic, but it's also just silly enough to be cool. Up to and including the cool ass leather-necked owl drone you have mounted on your back. In addition to how cool the costumes and accoutrements are, like this is a male character, main character of a video game who you could recognize on sight without their outfit on. Like they actually gave his face some character, and he has curly goddamn hair.
Yeah.
That is different levels of blonde depending on what light you're in.
That's really cool. I really do appreciate that. It's kind of strange that we don't have more hairstyles like that in video games. Given that,
right? Because that's not all that much harder to render than
like the way
even
rendering
when we were doing bald man all the time. We could have done curly hair and like had it all in one big chunk, but they just didn't.
Yeah, and nowadays, like the rendering tech is at a point where you could be doing this, but they're not. They're doing other things like swoopy curls, big swoopy curls.
And this is a Western dev that gave a recognizable hairstyle to a dude. Yeah, this is almost impossible feat here.
Usually the Pokemon game would eat up all of my votes. Maybe there are just people in this I should have dug out myself. Very unfortunate. I have failed everyone. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Sayori from Ninja Gaiden 4, Kurara Uzuki from 100 Line, Laban from Pokemon Legends ZA, Sheen from Blade Chimera, and Remy Latam from Hell Is Us, and I will not elaborate. We go next to the aggro.
Kurara O Suzuki, who is just near to design perfection. I've got to give one to my girl Ruth Bassar, Remy Latam, Emma from Pokemon. You ever see a design and not think, oh, that's really cool, but rather think, oh, fuck, you're really smart. And Kyoshika Magadori.
Chris.
Karara O Suzuki. Moko Mojiro. I just really love the parallel between her buff body and like the cute round face.
Yeah, no, it's fucking incredible.
Jacinth. I think her design is probably the best one in the game. Laban also. And Hornet.
Bob.
Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, it's really brutal.
I'm gonna show one on Shin. I don't think his character art really does it justice, but when you see him in game, like the pixel art, this is the most ripped dude I've ever seen in a Vania like. Like he looks like he's out of Fist in a North Star.
For me, what I like about him is they're both is this strapped buff dude energy and also this flowing energy that's like Vampire Hunter D that really makes him stand out and strong.
Yeah, I guess in that way, it's pretty similar to Vampire Hunter D, the first one of the movies, where he was more jacked.
But this dude's even more jacked.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's a really good design. And honestly, as I was playing the game, I was like, man, we need more fucking characters like this.
I also gonna show one on Odysseus because I think that's my favorite design for Odysseus I've ever seen. Just so many different layers of clothing and capes and stuff. Then like, man, you nailed that.
Yeah. He's holding that knife wrong, though. I should know.
Emma Pokemon. They're right.
They were right to do it.
They were so right.
I mean, if we're voting based on how many pictures we've seen of people from this Pokemon game on the internet, I think Emma's just going to have to win, and we're going to have to figure everyone else out.
Hornet, like, I fell in love with the design of Shu playing that game. Like, I saw her a few times before the game came out, and it didn't really strike me, but once you play through an entire game and see all the little cool touches they put on those animations, like, man... it's hard to beat the simplicity here. I've only got one more. This is rough. I'm gonna put it on Kumori because I want to vote for a ninja girl, and she actually is a better Ayane than Ayane was this year.
Oh.
I do like Ayane's new. I took Major Motoko's outfit from Ghost in the Shell look, but
Yeah, it's neat, but again, it kind of ruined in the context of stuff, and you get no time to appreciate it.
right. Ideally, someone did mod it into into Ninja Gaiden Black 2 on PC.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Imagine getting anything from a Platinum game to work in any other engine, or even a Platinum game.
Oof.
Okay. I'm going to start with the one voters so we can talk about them. With one vote each is Sayori from Ninja Gaiden 4, Kumori from Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, Moko Mojiro from 100 Line, Kyoshika Magadori from 100 Line, Jacinth from Pokemon, Odysseus from Hades 2, and presiding bishop Ruth Bazar from The Outer Worlds 2. Above that, we have a 5-way tie with 2 votes each on Hornet, Silksong, Emma, Pokemon, Laban, Pokemon, Sheen, Blade Chimera, and Remy Latan. Currently with 3 votes is Kurara Ohozuki. This category is never easy.
No, it isn't.
What do we do? Is there anyone that someone wants to bring up from the one voters to run in the 2 breakup?
I don't think that they have a chance.
There's some, but I can't see that they'd have a chance, so I'm not even going to bother.
Just to be clear, the end result of me doing what I want to do is I burn one of my votes on Sayori and scream as Sayori falls to the deep again. Which is probably noble, actually, so I'm okay with bringing her up to do that. Would anyone else like to bring anyone else up?
Yeah, bring Jacinth up.
Okay.
I gotta rep her.
See, listener, it's not about results always. Sometimes it's about doing the right thing. Okay. Now, Bob.
Yeah.
Being the person who didn't vote for Kurara Ozuzuki, let me just start with a tisk. No, did you want to bring her down back into the main voting?
I would appreciate that because
Okay.
I see her and I understand, but I don't think she's as strong as these others.
Do you understand? Because check this out, and this might be spoilers for the game. But on the left picture, she's got a giant tomato on her head, and it's green tomato, and it looks like a Halloween pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. Isn't that fucking crazy? And then on the right, it's a blonde girl with blue eyes.
We gotta kill the guy who made them. Like, they were really slacking off.
Oh, man. Okay. We brought it back in for the voting. We now have, how many nominees? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we're voting between. I'm going to say we get 3 votes each. Is that too savage? Should we go to 4?
I'm fine with 3.
Okay.
I'm fine with savagery.
Okay, well, I'm shooting my shot with fucking Sayori, and now I have 2 votes, and I'm really sad about it, let me tell you. Kurara.
Maintaining the agenda is our top priority.
It is our top priority. Shit, dog.
Right?
No. There's something weird about Emma's official art here from Pokemon. I swear I've seen her 3D model and it does not look like this.
I've seen a lot of art that enhances some aspects of them.
Believe you me, I have too. I don't even know. This is just in game. That's not.
Yeah. No, that's real.
That's this isn't edited. They didn't ask Grok to do that.
No. I think this is the first cutscene you see her in.
I'm gonna. God damn, why's it gotta be so hard? I'm voting Emma. I'm my third vote's going to Emma, and I'm just sad about how few votes I get. And in fact, no one's gonna vote for Sayori. Aggro, it's your turn.
Kurara O Suzuki. Because even these images don't include the giant golden entrenching shovel she uses as her class weapon.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, because her whole thing is she builds turrets and bombs.
I'm going to vote for Remy again.
You're right to do it.
Like I'm torn between re-voting for Emma and showing Poncho solidarity with Hornet.
They're both really strong.
I'm taking my vote away from Emma to vote for Remy. It was really close. This isn't easy.
Mm-hmm. It is not. I think I'm going to vote for Emma.
Bob.
Emma. Hornet. And Sheen. See if anyone joins me there. I kind of doubt it. It's kind of late for that.
Yeah, I had too few votes.
Right?
Chris. Vote for Sayori.
Tomato. Jacinth. And Hornet.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking at these numbers.
My eyes crossed recently and I saw Sayori having 2 votes and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
You're like,
correct?
Noelle's just typing shit in over there. God, I wish. With no votes, Laban, sorry. 1 vote each on Sheen, Sayori, and Jacinth. 2 votes each on Remy Laptom, Emma, and Hornet, and 3 votes each on Kurara. Bob, I don't think you're getting Kurara below first.
I don't either. It doesn't look like it's happening.
So, we now have Hornet, Emma, and Remy perfectly tied with 2 votes each. We will get 2 votes each as we work this down. Bob.
Hornet and Emma.
Aggro.
Emma and Remy.
Chris.
Hornet and Emma.
Emma and Remy. Oh no.
Right?
This
One
sucks.
final runoff.
Yep. Here we go. Sorting again. Voting again. The tie is between Hornet from Silksong and Remy Latam. 1 vote each. Bob.
Hornet.
Chris.
Hornet.
Aggro.
Remy.
I'll let Remy get runner-up.
Hornet's so good. She's like the best 2D platformer protagonist we've had in a long time.
It is true.
Yeah, I should have gone more and grabbed more for animations because there's so many just really perfect
The needle
ones.
sword is just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's exactly the right shape to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
The slap animation they make for her is perfect too. Like, there's just so many little touches like that. And there's even other modes where she has a different stance and she's like all crouched over and very cool.
And that's the thing, right? Like, you all feel stronger about Hornet than I do Remy. But I really do like Remy's design, and I want more games to trend towards that if we're going to do hyper-realism. Like, I do want stronger faces. I want different hairstyles, and that is, like, really nice that that's in that game. And I can't.
Yeah, for me, I would have... Like, it would have hit harder for me if his main outfit wasn't wearing a hood and covering the hair.
Understand.
I don't know.
Yeah, like you can choose to play hood down because there's a selection of cool baseball caps you can get, or go without it.
1 second. You should have posted this dude in like 4 different caps. Sounds great. And then you just face app him to be smiling at all of them.
I am really impressed that I got a realistic white guy from an action game this high up in the list.
Right, that seems unreasonable.
It's the art style he's in and the contrast with what's being made that I think makes that make sense to me. But I do think it's fucking insane Sayori fell before Remy, but I'm alone and I understand.
I don't know. This Ninja Gaiden 4 sauce, I'm not feeling it.
I mean, I'm going to be real to say where he's like, I mean, anyway, let's not. I assume if we put Emma and Hornet in a runoff, it would just go Emma.
Yeah, no, I think Emma won.
One
that.
got 2 votes and the other got 4. I don't think there's a need to relitigate.
Right.
So I think this is it, unless people wanted to change out the runner-up for Sayori.
No, I'm fine with this.
I think we're good.
Damn it. I put out this
Okay, we'll change the runner-up. It's Labani now. No.
Oh, wait, one moment. I mean, I'd be okay with that, yeah. Anyway, yeah,
I get 1 in the last vote. It's over.
I guess we're locked in. Best character design of 2025 goes to Kurara Suzuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Second place goes to Emma from Pokemon. Third place goes to Hornet from Silksong. And runner-up, Remy Latam from Hell Is Us. I think we kind of ran the whole gamut there. That is quite a variety.
Yup.
Right.
The only way we could have gotten more is if Aggro got his Mathlick MILF all the way up here.
That phrase is living in my brain forever.
Man, Mathlick MILF, she's inventing new kinds of abuse.
Oh, no.
In the final category, Best In-Game Product, the award goes to King Pig Cereal from 2 a T.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, the funny thing is at the end here, we don't really, litigate it, but our co-host should know that every day is a different flavor and a different horrible event happening to King Pig. So one year, wasn't it, or one day, wasn't it like chocolate and toothpaste flavored?
Yeah, the milk is also flavored different every day, and you get mango milk, and it's a lot.
It's a lot to deal with. The executive producers for this month's GigaBoots videos are Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, Cooper Tank, BN12, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers, and also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or a normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.